city of Tampa. On August 2nd, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve.
All right. So we go to the third inning, and it's still a 7-3 Lynn lead. Spartans making a pitching change. Number 30, Jacob Fletcher, coming in. He is a senior from Ackworth, Georgia, by way of University of South Carolina, Aiken. See if we can get some numbers on Fletcher. He's got a 3.38 ERA. He has one win. This will be his 5th appearance of the year. And has 5 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, a couple doubles against him. And the first batter he will face will be number 13.
Yeah, Harrison.
Harrison, there it is. They haven't flipped it over to the Spartan top of the order yet. Spartan side of the order. Fletcher, tall, 6'5", about 185.
Ooh.
So that's me, 8 inches taller.
Yeah, when I was going down there saying hi, do my rounds, I was like, oh man, you're tall.
Gotta look up.
You're tall.
Fouled off. Long look, and the pitch. Fouled off again. Just turned on the stadium lights. They won't have much impact for now.
Well, it
later
does.
In the game.
It
does it when you're out there?
Yeah, it does. It's hard to tell, but it does a little bit. Brings it just a little bit more light.
Mm-hmm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harrison, 0 for 1. He got struck out looking his only at bat.
What's his stress level?
A little bit inside. Seven batters in the order for Lynn have base hits so far in this game. And the pitch again inside, bouncing away from Irigoyen. Nobody on, so no harm.
I'll tell you what, if Tampa gets his first batter out, I think it's going to be a good mood switch for them.
It's a 3-2 count. Fletcher in the stretch. Ground ball, base hit though. Between first and second. And another leadoff hit. So you are right about Lynn seeming a lot more aggressive in this game. That is already their 9th hit, and we're in the top of the 3rd with no outs. This will bring Herrera to the catcher to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls it away, throw down, just back in time.
They're not plugged into it now? They're not plugged in the back of the camera now? It's like a micro HDMI cable there.
Busy weekend going on right here, centrally located. Baseball here, track meet about a couple hundred feet away from us, and a couple hundred feet from there, some beach volleyball tournament going on.
I wonder what time that track meet starts.
I don't know. Anybody doing anything over there yet?
Just stretching out, running,
okay,
walking. I think they're getting mentally prepared.
That's how I approach track.
I guess so.
2-0 count. Again, shows bunt. Again, a throw down, and again, back in time.
Oh, you got to open it?
2 balls, 1 strike.
Open it and then, like, slide it to the left. There's a thing underneath that I think
Long look to get the sign. Sign coming from first base coach. Rudy's over there.
No, like folds up. Yeah. But there's a thing under.
2-1 pitch coming up.
Switch down there and then slide it to the left as you're doing that.
And boy, he didn't see the pitch clock. It ended. It expired. So that will make it 3-1. Now we have the pitch clock in center field, but there's pitch clocks on each
Side of the
dugout, so it's obvious. That one just kept ticking down, and Fletcher didn't throw it. 3-1 now. Runner goes. Ball inside, ball 4. Runner gets second automatically. So first and second with nobody out.
Yeah, I remember they were talking they wanted to add one right here above the press box right here.
Okay.
For pitchers. And let's say like the outfield. Well, you have the big ones there, but usually mainly for as a pitcher, you don't want to go like look left, right. You know what I mean?
Brings Doherty to the plate. He had a big hit last time up. Brought in a run.
He had that base hit down the right field line. The one that was right at Ashby.
He's showing bunt. Fouls it off. Popped it up. Nobody's able to get there.
No. I mean, it's probably Sharks, hopefully.
So Spartans in a little bit of a hole again here in the third. Again shows bunt, gets it down. They're going to advance the runner. The throw to first.
He's up on the back, but he missed it, so he set it right down the middle, and he saw it coming down. He said, let me get out the way here real quick.
Doherty rolled. Russo hopped over him.
That's 1 out now.
Yep, 1 out. Runners now at second and third, and they'll bring Harrison to the plate. I take that. No, that's got to be Zayas.
Yeah, Zayas.
Foul back.
Just the whole crowd in front of us just went like a hard left. Oh,
I was ready to catch.
For the headphones? Are they plugged in? Just plug it in on the top left.
Fletcher with the look. And the pitch.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Foul back again. This one a little bit lower. And he's ahead 0-2.
if you need the huddle password again, I can give you
Zayas steps back in. Just missing outside. Fletcher with the long look. Pitch clock down to 5. He throws. Popped up, heading out toward right field to Ashby. And we're at a play at the plate. He makes the catch. Here's the runner coming in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's going to be up the line. Cut off by Russo. And it's 8-3.
good at bat right there by Zayas. 1-2, just trying to get something in play, and he hit it deep enough and far enough in right field to have him score from third.
2 outs now. Man on second. Now an 8-3 game in favor of Lynn. Top of the order, Mayberry at the plate now. First pitch looked good, no call, ball 1. Long look, and the pitch again. This one just missing inside, ball 2.
Maybe it's just me, or we're just offset. I thought that was in there.
Close, yeah, both of them looked pretty close to being strikes, but didn't get the call on either. Pitch clock to 4. That one's a call strike. Fletcher with a long look back. Pitch clock to 3. The pitch fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fletcher looks. Very deliberate. Now fires. Up the middle. Coming in and making a shoestring catch is Villegas for the final out.
Great.
That was a huge play there.
That was needed right there.
Yeah, they do get a run. Up the lead to 8-3. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 8-3. Lynn on top of Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school.
Okay. We go to the bottom of the third. Tampa, again, still has some work cut out for him, down 8-3. As Russo will stride to the plate. A 2-run first inning for Lynn, a 5-run second inning, and added one more in the third. Spartans with 3 in the bottom of the first, and that's where we stand, 8-3. Spartans have won the first 2 games of the series, 6-2 and 9-2. Big swing. Also around the SSC today is Florida Southern, a 9-3 win over Florida Tech. St. Leo beat Rollins 6-3. Nova Southeastern 11-9 over Eckerd in the first game. Second game is over as well, 9-1. Nova Southeastern with the sweep. Embry-Riddle 12-5 over Berry. Down the line, base hit between first and second. Solid base hit for Russo. Runner aboard.
Yeah, that ball was hit really hard.
Yeah, it was. Irigoyen now strides to the plate. Off speed, turned on it, fouled it off.
Irigoyen caught game 1, no?
Yes. And the pitch. Ground ball again, foul.
Quickly now 0-2 on those 2.
Russo on first. Irigoyen at the plate in the hole 0-2. One hopper. Herrera blocks it.
Can't say dirt ball, remember.
Yeah. Arnero. Boy, went up high to get that pitch. Fouls it off. They give chase. It's going to be out of play. So you played, what was it, the first season with the new turf?
Yep.
Can you tell, like, when it needs to be replaced? I know they said they replaced the base paths, pitcher's mound, and probably home plate every so often during the season.
Yeah, it's just usually, it's like maybe like every 10 years. Or every 5 years it was that they replaced like majority, but usually you have to redo what someone's always on. It's like the mound, right? Both batters box, the catcher, like the home plate.
Periodically during the season.
I would say like yes, in between the season, but more towards like the back end of the season.
Okay.
Because as you can have a turf, it's expensive to replace.
Yeah. Can you tell, though, that it's in need of replacement?
Yeah, you could tell if you start slipping too much or you see like there's a hole starting to form.
Okay.
Usually it's more often with
ground ball through the wickets. And heading quickly to third. Is he going to make it? Runners both move up.
Yeah.
And smart heads up play. Russo kind of looked around to see if Robinson was going to make the play and then scooted over to third, and seeing that the throw was coming in, the Spartans race over to second base as well with Irigoyen. Brings Ashby to the plate.
Yeah, but usually I would say the mounds are the one.
You can see the mound where they do replace it. You can see the strip there. I mean, that's getting really dug out all the time, more than any other place.
I know usually after like a weekend series, they'll come in and with the broom and try to push everything back up and try to get everything smooth again and look nice. Like it won't look as dark, let's say, next week Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like home plate.
Ashby,
ball
high.
I know they do have a machine because of the lacrosse field that it comes in and it spreads out.
I thought there was a machine. It was almost like taking up sod. It takes it in and replaces the
so
dots.
it'll go in, do the whole field, or level it back out on the field. Yeah, I remember when we didn't even get to practice on the field because it was still finishing.
Ball gets away, doesn't able to move up though. It unfortunately bounced back toward the field instead of toward the backstop, so nobody moves.
Huh? Oh, it just started?
Quick trip to the mound by Herrera.
She was saying that the track meet started.
It's underway?
Yeah. I didn't hear the gunshot yet.
Long conference. Did you get used to the umpires during the season too? Do you see the same ones occasionally?
Yeah, yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Call what?
Called it a hit or an error?
Which one?
The one at third base.
That's a hit, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Between the legs.
Single.
He never touched it.
What's that about?
He never touched it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's a All right, what's up, man? Yeah, what's up?
Give him the hit. Give him the hit.
All right.
Sorry about that. They're
That's
asking
okay.
me a baseball question, of course.
They're having you be the official scorer.
Yeah. They're talking about that ball at third base, if that should be a hit. I was like, yeah.
It did go between the legs,
Yeah.
but doesn't necessarily mean it should have been a play.
Again, if he touched it,
Then yes, that's
for
different.
sure an error if he doesn't make the play. But
Well-
it looked like he was just late getting the glove down and just went right through him. So, I mean,
Sometimes it's hit so hard,
yeah.
no matter where your position.
It happens.
Yeah. All right, now the Spartans have the bases loaded with no outs, and we may be getting a pitching. Yes, we are going to get a pitching change. So we will take a break and come back and let you know who's coming in. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
What you have selected is
Hunter.
This never happened at Valdosta.
Hunter Shue coming on to pitch, number 17. Coming in to pitch now. He is a senior from Ellenboro, North Carolina. Get you some numbers on him. And he is at the top of the list here. He's got no ERA, has a 2-0 record coming into today. All his appearances are in relief, has a save, 7 1/3 innings pitched, given up 3 hits, no runs. He's walked 3, struck out 5, given up a double. So 0.00 ERA. First batter he faces with the bases loaded is Valdez, who fouls it off.
And
Spartans in a good position, bases loaded, no
you
out.
already tell the center fielder shifting just a little bit, and the left fielder hooked it about 4 or 5 steps to his.
And they are deep for Valdez and left.
I think
All
they're trying to
around.
just prevent the no doubles unless he gets one in the left center gap.
Ground ball, stopped. They get the runner at third. The throw across, not going to get it, didn't throw it. Spartans get a run. As Russo scores, makes it 8-4. And runners on second and third with 1 out. That'll be a fielder's choice as they got the force at third. Carstetter now to the plate. That one is hit out into left center field, but not going to leave. And drifting over is Robinson to make the catch. Nobody able to advance. So 2 outs now. 2 runners on.
Oof. So you just missed that.
Yeah, almost.
I was talking to him right after the first game, and he goes, I'm there. He goes, I'm 1 or 2 swings away. That's how you heard me when he hit. I go, uh-oh. As now we got Nico Saladino up, 2 outs.
Yeah. Got to keep it going. Had bases loaded, no outs. Popped up. Do they have a play drifting over? No, it's going to go out of play.
that's got to be it. I don't think unless somebody gives a lot of money.
I like to push more than 1 across when you get the bases loaded, no outs, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Talk about Ozzy.
0-1 count and the pitch. Foul off again.
So they had the ground out to third right there for the
Yes.
first out. Where did the second out come from?
Was a fly ball, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Sack
right,
fly?
yep, sack fly. That's right. It got me.
It wasn't a sac fly because nobody
Well,
advanced.
The fly out to left.
Fly
field.
out,
That's
yes.
right. That's right. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Baseball brain going on right now. It happens. We always start forgetting, which is we start going. Oh wait, what was it?
Just remember, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Want a new baseball? Herrera throws it out. So a 2-2 count with 2 out and 2 on. Spartans have cut into the lead. It's now 8-4. Base hit could trim it more. That one hit Saladino. I think it bounced up and hit him. I don't know if it hit him on the fly or hit him on the bounce, but it's going to load the bases up. And we go to the top of the order, and that'll be Jordan Williams.
I'll be surprised here. Base hit down the line. Saladino's going to score from first. Right?
Well, with 2 outs, you pull it. Yeah. Everybody's running.
Yeah. You're on the move in the crack of the bat.
Williams with an official at bat. First pitch outside. Scored a run, got walked, stole a base. He's got 5 stolen bases today, 4 in the last inning.
He's 5 for 5 today.
Or 4 in the last game, I mean. Now it's 14 stolen bases the last 4 games. Those are some big numbers. He had 15 stolen bases at Florida State last year.
So he's already past that.
I believe he's at 19 now. The pitch.
I think
bounces. That could score a run. It will. It's going to be an 8-5 game, and scoring is Ashby. And the runners move up to second and third. Now a base hit could pull the Spartans within 1.
I was going to say, I think he's trying to catch up to, you probably remember this name, Jordan Lala.
Oh, yeah. He was fun to watch. He had the catch. You remember the catch?
Yeah, I did. I remember watching on the bus on the way home. Because they played us, when I was at
the catch here.
Yeah, I was playing at Valdosta State. We played Tampa earlier in the morning.
Okay.
And then they played Nova for that game.
Down to their last outs.
Yeah.
Last innings.
Isn't that crazy?
He's a good guy, too. Ball outside. 3-1. Load him up for Villegas.
I think he's free swinging right here.
On the 3-1? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would. If it looks good, go for it. Popped it up, though. Shortstop. Zayas waits. Inning is over. Spartans do get a couple and cut it down to 8-5. We've played 3 full. 8-5, Lynn on top of Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school.
Top of the 4th inning we go. Into the plate. And the first batter is going to be Jesse Robinson. Now an 8-5 game is these teams just keep going back and forth with runs. First pitch outside, Jacob Fletcher on the mound, second inning for Tampa.
They got the hurdles going on right now.
Hurdles?
Yeah, they just ran past.
Do you want to go over there and give them a challenge?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. I think if I ran the same distance as they're running the hurdles, but I had no hurdles, I'd still lose. That's not saying a lot.
Oh, man.
And the pitch. Though in high school, I high jumped 6 feet.
You did?
Yeah, went over my height. Dunked a basketball a couple times.
I can touch the rim. I just can't do it with the ball.
Ground ball, Urso on a couple hops across. I could never dunk in a game, but I could dunk
Practice?
back in college. I'd hit the rim and I'd have to flick it over. I couldn't palm it. Then I'd go, let's play. Cole Fowler to the plate. One out. This is might be the first inning the Spartans have gotten the first out.
Yeah, it was. Lead off homer.
Which is a good sign.
So that lead off homer, base hit up the middle,
And another base hit.
and another
wasn't it?
base hit up the middle.
Yeah. Just keep him in check from this point. Taps it foul off his waist.
Quickly 0-2 now.
And with the 2 strikes, they put the shift on. Karstetter over to the first base side of second base. So 3 players on the first base side of second. J.D. Urso in the hole at short. Their pitch to Fowler in the dirt. 1-2. One-two on the way. Ground ball. The shift works. Saladino, Russo, 2 down. That would have been a little tougher play for Saladino without that shift on. He'd have had to range a little bit.
I think there's a base hit in the hole, honestly.
Could have been, yeah.
Yeah, without that shift right there.
Paulino now at the plate. Fouls that one off. Long look and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left field, down the line, giving chase. Does it stay fair? Caught in foul territory by Williams, and he bounces up against the wall to end the inning.
Great play right there by Williams.
That's a tough one to stay with all the way. It was foul, but he made the catch. So they go 3 up, 3 down. Optimism. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. It is an 8-5 Lynn lead over Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment.
Bottom of the fourth for Tampa. 8-5 ball game now, and Villegas will come to the plate. Barnell on the mound for his fourth inning for the Fighting Knights. Playing Villegas definitely to pull the ball. Big gap if you went down the left field line. Not that you can place it that easily.
I wish it was that easy.
Bounces one. And it's 1-1. Women's basketball, we mentioned a 79-72 winner over Palm Beach Atlantic on the road. Zoe Pillar, another strong day, 28 points. That was overtime. Men in action right now, trailing by 13 at half. Ball outside. They trailed by 13 at half on Wednesday night and came back to win. So let's see if they can do that again. And he does go down the left field line and falls in for a base hit. Is he going to round? He should be able to because Robinson couldn't get to the ball.
Yeah, did you see the first base umpire?
No.
He was running in about something.
So he does heed our instructions and goes down the left field line, picks up a double.
There he goes. He heard you.
I know most of them are listening. They have their earbuds in.
Well, leadoff double now.
Yeah.
Cut the first out in top half, and now J.D. Urso's up.
Duck out of the way, he does.
As you guys, I used to say, a little chin music.
Yes. That one starts inside, doesn't duck into the zone, though. 2-0.
2-0. That's gonna fall. That'll bring a run in. Urso's gonna dig for second. Throw coming in. They're giving him second base. He slides in. Crossing is Villegas. It's an 8-6 ball game. There you go, triple and a double now. You got one of the hardest ones out of the way.
Yep.
If you know where I'm heading towards.
Yes. So maybe like a bunt single, then hit one out to win it?
Yeah.
Or just a single?
Now we got a
mound visit. I don't think this will be a pitching change.
Not yet.
They're just getting up now to warm up somebody. But Lynn keeps throwing down the gauntlet, and the Spartans keep responding. It's now 8-6. Nobody out in the bottom of the fourth.
And a dangerous hitter up at the plate.
Russo getting ready to come to the plate. He's got on and scored last at bat.
He had that base hit in the hole.
Yep.
He smoked that one. Remember that?
Yeah, just line shot. Now he represents the tying run with a man on second.
Maybe a little Russo magic hits one out here.
And the pitch, way outside. We've seen one home run this weekend. That was by Zayas.
Well, two.
Two?
Two. Remember, to lead off the game.
Oh, that's right, leading off this game. Which was Robinson. Pulls back on the swing.
Yeah, I think he wants to right now. He's aggressive.
I was going to say he looks aggressive right now. It's 2-0. I mean, he's got to come down. He doesn't want to go 3-0. And he goes a little bit inside. 3-0 now. Now, I haven't seen Joe do anything. How does he tell you 3-0? Or is 3-0 automatic, no swing, or what?
I think to certain players, he'll tell you.
Okay.
You'll know 3-0, you don't swing.
He does not swing and takes a called strike.
Or if you do have the green light, it has to be your pitch, and you have to hit it
You better hit
very far. And if you don't, he takes the privilege away. 3-0.
You earn it?
Yeah, you got to earn it.
3-1 now. And he walked him. Looked close, but he walked him, and that puts runners at first and second.
First and second, nobody on.
Nobody
out. And that's going to bring up
Irigoyen.
Yep. As he had that double down the left field line. Well, under the third baseman's glove. I think the ball just hit very hard that he had. I think he went down. Oh, the ball's here. Oh, it's past me.
It's past me. Ooh.
It's past me.
Was I here when this happened? Ooh, big swing there. So now the tying run is on first base. In the stretch, Arnello. Ball hit out foul down the right field line. Arnello has stayed the whole game. Spartans made a change. Stipp started. Runner goes. Hit on the ground. Foul. Well, he had it, but I think that was protect the runner.
Yeah. I think Urso was he was timing up, and got it. But I think because Russo was late, he goes, oh, you're going. Okay.
Well, you get him to second and third, then a base hit will give you the tie ball game.
Yeah. You get tie runs on first now.
0-2. Urso with a lead. They try to chase him back. He goes again. Ball low, throw down to third. He's going to make it because third baseman was 10 feet behind the bag. Russo stayed at first, though.
Yeah, I think he gave the goal. No. I mean, remember what happened last time when Mike Anthony was up? They had put on the double steal, and they didn't even care about Urso getting taken third. They cared about more that run. And now, more importantly, since he's the tying run, I think they're going to want to get him.
Tap foul. So 1-2.
We'll say a base hit in the gap, though, you're going to see the wheels of Russo come out.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get them going.
Fairly deep in the outfield, especially in the left. Throw over to first.
Who's that in the bull? 43's in the bullpen for Lynn right now. Or 41. Sorry, 41.
Ground ball toward third. Urso's going to head home. It's going to be an 8-7 game. And that's the first out of the inning. Now the tying run at second. Urso, as soon as he knew it was on the ground, took off. No play at the plate. No play at second. And Ashby to the plate now. Base hit will tie this ball game.
Let's see if Ashby could cash it in and get this run scored.
Ball low inside. The 1-0. Ashby didn't like it. Takes a called strike, though. 1-1. Look back at second. Ashby gets a lot of that one. But heading back is Paulino near the track, makes the catch. Russo's going to head to third. He'll get in standing, and he's now 90 feet away. And that one bounces away from Zoas. Not able to advance, though, other than to third. So now, tying run, 90 feet away.
I don't know if you saw I'm so sorry. Paulino center field, he took off his hat so he could see better.
Yeah, he's dropped it a couple times.
Yeah, I think he does it just so you can have a better view of it. Would you see a couple guys be doing that now lately? They've been taking off a little bit of their hat, pushing it up a little bit just to get more of a view.
Mike Valdez now swinging a foul ball. Base hit ties the game. It's now 8-7. In the dirt, doesn't get far enough away from Herrera.
He's going to ask for it later.
A different player might have run.
Yeah. Yeah, 0-2.
0-2 with 2 outs. In the dirt. 1-2. One-two on the way. Fouled off. I think Valdez thinking that was mine. I could have had that one. One-two again in the dirt. 2-2.
Time now. Two and two, 2 outs.
Valdez waits. Barnell fires. And foul ball. No. Oh. That was within inches. But the umpire, very quick on the call, said immediately foul ball.
Is that a helicopter? You hear that?
I did.
Yes.
The pitch. Oh, that one hit the pitcher. That's going to bring a run in to tie the game up, and Barnell is down. I don't know if it hit him on the knee or the thigh, but he went down as the ball hit him and careened off.
Oh, right off the thigh.
Back thigh, or the hamstring maybe. Brings in a run to tie it, but he's still down. Training staff for Tampa out there.
I know that does not feel good whatsoever.
No. He looked to get the ball, saw where it was going, and then went down. When all of a sudden he's like, hey, this hurts. Still down. They have had somebody throwing in the bullpen, so more than likely somebody's ready if needed. Still staying on the ground. I don't think it hit any bone, like
It looked like
the
it
knee
got
or
him,
anything.
like by the hamstring.
Yeah, hamstring and
yeah, like where your hip is, like that
Yeah.
area right there.
they're helping him up. It's going to stay. They haven't come out. Rudy came out to check on him, but they're not making any indication that they're going to do anything other than let him pitch. Maybe give him a couple pitches.
No, I think.
No, now I think they maybe are taking him out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think once he took a couple steps, he was like, "Yeah, this is not."
Yeah, he's not
good.
walking. He's not walking briskly right now. Yeah, he's coming out.
He's walking slow.
Good appearance, though, by Austin Berneo, but he's done for the day. Yeah, he's noticeably limping coming off. We'll see who's coming in and then give you the stats. Let's take a break. It is now an 8-8 baseball game. Tampa and Lynn will be back on TampaSpartans.tv.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to increase. There has been $350 million in new construction since 2000. We have added 7 new residence halls, academic buildings and labs, as well as athletic facilities. Plant Hall even got new carpet and new windows. UT now has more than 3,000 events annually and 200 clubs and student organizations. We have won 13 NCAA Division II championships, and since 2000...
All right. Jared Terafenko in the pitch now for Lynn. And the numbers on him for the year. A 27 ERA. He's had limited opportunities. He is 0-1 on the year. This is his third appearance. Only pitched 2/3 of an inning. Given up 2 runs, both earned. Walked 2, struck out 1. First pitch, ground ball, fielded by Fowler. Toss across, 1 pitch though, and Terafenko gets out of the inning. Spartans do some damage. We're back to square as 3 runs for Tampa in the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-8 at the end of 4. We'll take a break on TampaSpartans.tv.
Students can learn from a large collection of books.
I just had to go look at Scooch.
You want to call today or what?
Yeah, you want to do it?
We go to the top of the 5th inning. It's an 8-8 baseball game, as the Spartans have had to claw their way back a couple times in this one. They were down 2-0 after the top of the 1st, took a 3-2 lead, but then Lynn with 5 in the 2nd to make it an 7-3 game. They then made it 8-3 in the third. Tampa with 2 in the bottom of the third made it 8-5, and now 3 in the bottom of the fourth. We're square at 8. Jacob Fletcher back on the mound for the Spartans.
Now, what would be huge for the Spartans if they go 1, 2, 3 and get the bats right back.
Yeah.
Right back to hitting.
Which is what they did last inning.
Yeah. As you said, they got the first out.
Finally got the leadoff hitter to make an out. There's a ground ball ranging over. Saladino, 1 up, 1 down.
There we go. I just love how smooth Nico looks taking ground balls like that. It's just so smooth.
Harrison now to the plate. Amaris Harrison from Pasadena, California. Came a long way to play baseball. Pops one up. Should be playable. Carstetter ranging. Urso calls him off. About 10 feet in fair territory. 2 down.
There we go.
Not only don't let him score, but get it done quickly.
Yeah. I like how JD called him off right away. Once he saw him backpedaling, that's already the hint of, okay, I got it. And
it's a little better angle coming in from the side.
Yep. They try to make a play like Mayberry did in center field.
First pitch, call strike with 2 outs now. At the plate is Herrera, the catcher. That one catches the outside corner and quickly up 0-2.
Now I wish we had the radar gun in here too.
Occasionally they'll walk down and take a look, see what they're getting.
You probably can see right here, but
we need binoculars. Ball outside. Herrera waits. Fletcher fires. Up the middle. Does it get down? Villegas again makes one off the tall blade of grass for the inning-ending play.
I think that's why he plays for the national team for Puerto Rico. That was phenomenal. That's 2 already.
Yeah. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Spartans and Lynn all tied up at 8 on TampaSpartans.tv.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while...
Somebody else's problem?
Huh?
Somebody else's problem? We go to the bottom of the 5th, 8-8 ball game. Leading off for Tampa will be Nico Saladino, the number 9 hitter in the order.
Saladino's 0 for 0, hit by pitch and a walk today.
But
here he goes.
as a base hit. bounces that one in front of Doherty, and the Spartans have the lead run on base.
There we go. We were fetched now.
We've caught up here.
We got Jordan Williams up.
So Saladino, that's what you want, your 9-hitter to get up, set the plate for the top of the order. Terefenko on the mound for Lynn. And the pitch, Williams looked like he was going to bunt, but that pitch was way outside.
Like they're trying to have like a bunt and run going on right there. Saladino picked that up quickly.
So it's not a hit and run, so he's waiting till contact?
Until Williams, let's say, bunts the ball like on the floor.
Okay. There.
Like that. There you go.
He might beat this out. He's quick. He did. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Now, I would say he was still second, but he has Nico in front.
Yeah, you got to tell Nico hurry up and get to third. Double steal now?
You want to hear something crazy? Imagine there's a pass ball. Nico goes to third. He waits.
Waits because he wants a stolen base. I think Joe would like that strategy.
No, I don't think so. No. That's something you do on a video game.
Yes. Why'd you wait? I wanted a stolen base record.
Yeah. Jordan texted me. He said, I can't do it. There we go.
They get the bunt down. No. Villegas, again, they're just try to keep it at small ball, get people into scoring position. Runner on second is in scoring position, but he wants both runners to move up. 8-8 here in the bottom of the fifth.
Someone's in the bullpen for him right now.
Terefenko looks back at second, comes forward, popped up, might be playable. They're racing near the Spartan dugout. Dropped the ball. Fowler had it and it fell out of his mitt. I don't know if he was looking off to see his catcher, but it bounced out of his mitt, so new life for Villegas.
Yeah, I told you it's tough for you because look how far that run is from third base all the way this way.
But it's a tough play for Herrera as the catcher, too. It wasn't in a convenient place for anybody.
No.
To make a good play.
Now 0-2 to Villegas.
So new life. Let's see if he makes him pay. Check swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both teams, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
Don't you like saying that? That's crazy. Outfield shifted to the pull side again.
Fouled off.
Which is crazy because Villegas does have, he's had hit balls to the backside.
Yeah.
All day today, too. Both sides, pull side and that side. So
they're not giving him quite as much room down the left field line as they were earlier, but
no.
Center field is well shaded. 1-2 pitch. And he goes in the gap in left center. They're digging for the wall. It's going to hit the wall. 1 hop. Runners had to wait. Joe Urso sending a runner home. And the Spartans are going to take the lead. 1 run scores. That's Saladino.
There we go. What did I say?
And Williams to third, and it's now a 9-8 Tampa lead.
I think they have the AirPod in. They're listening.
I told you.
Because that's 2 strikes. That's a great piece of hitting in the back like that. And I think we're about to have another pitching change. Yep.
This makes the signal already. So Terefenko is going to be replaced.
I think that's number 15.
1-5. That would be Nathan Shane, a pitcher.
Oh, no, or 1-7.
No, Hunter Shaw's already played.
Yeah.
Or Hunter Shue. We'll see him conveniently turn around for us.
That'll be cool, right?
Yeah. They should know to pirouette while they're out there.
Yeah.
Just so everybody gets a chance.
That really? Yeah, it is 15.
15? All right, 15 is Nathan Shane, a senior from Tampa. Went to Lakeland Christian High School.
He'll turn around now after this pitch.
On the pitch?
Yeah. It looks like 15.
Yes.
Yeah, 15.
First pitch just a bit outside. Nathan Shane, 1.85 ERA as a 1-0 record on the year. This is his 6th appearance all in relief, has 3 saves, so they're bringing him in here to keep this game close. 9 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, walked 4, struck out 12, giving up a double, and hit 2 batters. 5 wild pitches, make a note of that too, in 9 innings of pitching, especially with a runner on third.
And the crazy part is, there's nobody out.
Nobody out, yeah.
You got Jay Urso up and Russo up coming up.
This has happened a number of times in this game for both teams. They get 2 or 3 hits to start an inning.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Lynn did for the first 3 innings.
Spartans have done it in a couple innings, and again here. So we'll have Jordan Williams on third base. Unfortunately, wasn't able to steal any of the bases. Villegas is at second. And J.D. Urso, who took one to the wall last time up, is at the plate. Do that again, the Spartans will have a 3-run lead. So Shane fires. And that hit Urso. No way to get out of the way of that one.
Right off the arm.
Trying to act like no big deal.
That stings.
Where did they get him? Up in the upper arm or lower?
Right,
Up there?
Yeah, like the bicep.
Yeah, on the fleshy part there. That's not a good feeling. It's better than getting hit on the bone, but you don't want to get hit anywhere. Bases loaded now with no outs. And Russo to the plate. Russo with a double, or a base hit, and he scored, and he walked and scored.
Yeah, outfielder's definitely playing no doubles now.
Yeah, they're deep. Ball outside.
Seems like this pitcher likes to miss arm side.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll definitely probably see a ball somewhere head towards left field with Russo.
Down the line, but foul. I tell you that stat about 5 wild pitches. If this ball bounces just a little bit away from Herrera,
Yeah, he's
with
scoring,
Williams
he's
on,
scoring standing up.
yeah,
Because again, aggressive on the base path.
pitch to Russo, ball outside.
2-1 now. No one in the bullpen for Lynn. You would think that they'll have someone just lightly tossing, just getting,
Yeah.
just in case.
Swing and a miss, big swing. Spartans have come back twice in this game. They were down 2-0 after the first, took a 3-2 lead. They then went down 8-2 or 8-3, and have now fought back to make it a 9-8 game. Ball outside.
3-2 now, full count.
I'm obligated to say there's nowhere to put them.
No. Shane has to bear down here and make a good pitch if he wants to keep him off.
Yep. To a dangerous hitter. Russo waits. Here's the pitch. Down the middle, ground ball out to second. They may be able to turn 2. They get 1. The relay. Spartans do get a run. Those are just the first 2 outs of the inning, and Williams scores, and it's a 10-8 Spartan lead.
Yeah, I know that's one thing you probably didn't want to do there, but at least you got
the run in.
You got the extra insurance run.
Yep. And a runner at third now for Valdez. No, it isn't Valdez.
No,
Irigoyen.
Yeah.
And the pitch. He's going opposite field, but foul. Irigoyen flew out in the first inning to right field with an RBI, then had a double. Then in the fourth inning, he had a sacrifice and brought in a run. Ball outside. Actually, his last time up was a grounder to third, but they stepped on the base as a run scored. Ball high. Spartans now up by 2, their biggest lead of the game. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Bottom of the 5th, now a 10-8 Tampa lead. And the pitch. One hopper gets away. They're going to try to score a run. Here they come to the plate.
There he goes.
And Villegas scores to make it an 11-8 game. And there's that wild pitch that came back to haunt him.
That barely came off.
Yep.
I know once Villegas saw that ball just trickle away, 1-2, it was gone.
That was about a 55-foot pitch.
Yeah. Again, can't say rock or sand. Can't say pebbles.
Now 3-2. Base is now cleared, and the pitch. Swing and a miss will end the inning. Spartans, though, pick up 3 and go from an 8-7 deficit to a 10-8 lead. We played 5. 10-8 Tampa on top on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program.
Leadoff batter is right fielder Sean Doherty.
Here we go now, top of the 6th inning. Tampa leading 11-8 as we still have Fletcher on the mound. The fly ball hits the left field. Williams going back towards the wall on the warning track and caught for the first out. Great swing right there by Doherty. He was 1 for 1 on the day, as he did smoke a double on the right field line his last at bat. As now we got Zayas, the shortstop, that's up. He was 1 for 1 on the day with 2 RBIs. As the first pitch is hit to right center. They're going, jumps right over his head. Wow, good piece of hitting right there by Zayas, going backside in right center. Almost a phenomenal play by Ashby. Whereas now there's a runner on second with 1 out.
Batter is the second baseman, Blake Mayberry.
As now we got Mayberry up 2 for 3 on the day with the home run in the first inning. And then a single with 2 RBIs. Ball blown away. His third at bat, he did line out to center field. That's when Villegas made that phenomenal play to end the fourth. Here's the 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. One and one out. Runner on second base. Fletcher looks in here. Oof, down low, 2-1. And 2-1 pitch. In foul territory, Russo's reaching for it, going back. Makes the grab, almost collides. Throws the ball in. Oof. Good play right there by Russo going back in foul territory. But, we got 2 outs. Zayas tags goes to third, so runner on third, 2 outs. And now we have Robinson up to plate. Did you see that play? Good play right there by Russo.
Nice play by Russo. I heard Irigoyen shout at him, "You've got room." So now, 2 outs, man on third. Thank you for filling in.
No problem. I liked it.
You get paid by the word, I know, so.
Throw it out. Here we go now. Just start saying what they do, like the mumbo jumbo, like the all the different words you hear.
Ground ball foul.
Oh, great play right there. You saw that?
Yeah. Unassisted.
Right to the ball bag.
Yep. Robinson. Ball just missing.
I will say, you love to see that both teams have 10 hits apiece, and that means there's been a lot of action this game.
Well, remember what I said back in about the third inning, that last year's team would say 8, that might not be enough to beat us? We're at that point.
Yeah, I know this team definitely has that same mentality going out, but as you can tell now, they came back, so now it's 11-8. They were really helping them. We were talking about too, is getting that first out.
Yeah.
On defense.
And they've done that the last 3 innings, 2 innings anyway, 2.
2, about to be 3 if Fletcher could get out on this pitch right here. The first out was played down in left center. Williams went tracking down by the wall. Yeah, right in front of the 2015 National Championship team logo.
There's a ground ball. Urso going to come in. Quick throw in time to end the inning. Nice play by JD. We've come to expect that to be routine.
Yeah.
We will head to the bottom of the 6th. It is still an 11-8 ball game. Tampa on top on TampaSpartans.tv.
undergrad and grad.
What are you watching?
Welcome to the
Pitch home run.
All right, we head to the bottom of the sixth. Tampa holding on to an 11-8 lead, biggest lead of the game. Ashby will lead off for Tampa. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters, and maybe more. Lynn has to be wondering, what do we have to do to take this team down?
Yeah. If I was Coach Rudy, I'd just tell my guys, just get on, pass it to the next guy, and see what we could do. As Coach Oso always says, let's put the pressure on them. Vice versa now.
Yeah.
Let's put the pressure on them. That was always a big quote Urso would always use with us.
That one skips all the way to the backstop.
Because as you know, everyone, they always say, right, every time we play Tampa, they always got a big target on our back.
Yeah.
They always want to beat Tampa.
Well, I remember I talked to Joe before the season started, did a little pregame talk with him, and I said, defending national champions, preseason ranked number 1, does that worry you? And he goes, same old, same old.
Yeah, exactly. Even when we weren't number 1, we always walked around like if we were.
We still had a target.
Always, always.
Maybe you don't win the national championship, but you win the conference, make some noise, maybe get to the Elite Eight. 3-0 count to Ashby. Shane fires, call strike.
Yeah, I think he was taken all the way there, 3-0.
Now we're at about 6:15, and the lights are definitely taking over, as it's been an overcast day all day. Little sun earlier in the 1 o'clock game. Ball 4. And I'll remind you what they say about leadoff walks. They will come back to haunt you.
Now we got
Valdez coming up.
Max King coming
Pinch
in.
runner. So King will probably move to center field, and Villegas will move to right field. Has been the way they've done it the last couple games. Well, Villegas has been a gold glover out there in center.
Yeah. I mean, he made those plays look really easy.
Tall blade of grass.
Yep.
He made the catch. And just inside to Valdez, he straightened his leg out and got out of the way.
Well, now let's remember what Mike did his last at-bat, that base hit right back up to the middle,
Yeah.
right to the pitcher.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I ran into the Tampa trainer down there a couple minutes ago, and he said, boy, he took it hard. upper thigh. One 1-0 pitch. Popped up, and it will be out of play.
Those pop-ups on this side are so tricky.
Going
towards
first base?
Yeah, very, very tricky.
Long stretch, and the pitch. Nice block by Herrera.
Wow, really good block right there. He threw his body on that one.
Played goalie. And again in the stretch. 2-1 pitch with a man on first. Back, fouled off, 2-2. So next weekend, the Spartans will play Ashland University on Friday. That is Ashland University out of Ashland, Ohio. That is just on Friday. It's a one game. Throw down a second, and a steal is in. Spartans have not been caught stealing at all this weekend.
No, I think honestly, if we could go back from game 1 to now, I think they're about, you would say 12 for 12.
Yeah, well, we know Williams has 4 yesterday, 4 first game today. When he's gotten on today, he hasn't, in the second game, he hasn't had a chance. There's some dancing and forces him to step off the mound. And one call strike, 3 on a 3-2 pitch. And next weekend on Saturday, it's a doubleheader against Davenport University. That is out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Third baseman Kevin Kerstetter.
So Ashland, Ohio, and Grand Rapids, Michigan are the respective hometowns for next weekend. Friday, it's Ashland, doubleheader with Davenport on Saturday. Carstetter waits. Ball a little bit low. 1 out. Man on second. 11-8, Tampa up here in the 6th. Ew. That just missed hitting him in the head. Heading to third is Maddox King.
That doesn't bring back memories.
No. Might have erased a memory if you'd have gotten hit. Did you have some come pretty close?
Yeah, remember I was...
Oh, that's in your eye, right?
It feels drawn in now.
Yeah, and he fouled it off. 2-1 now. Guess they figure we can't let any more in if we got a comeback in us. Deep in the outfield, but drawn in on the infield. The pitch. Ground ball. Knocked down by Zayas. Runner's going to score. And it's now a 12-8 game. Strong throw. They got the second out. So that'll be an RBI for Carstetter. And it brings Saladino to the plate.
He goes 1 for 1 in the day. If I'm not, 1 for 1. Base hit by pitch and a walk. Oof.
Curveball looked good, called strike.
Bender in there.
Yeah. Oh, 1. Ground ball, foul. Judge, the first baseman, picks it up, throws it to the dugout. One hopper to the catcher. Ball 1, strike 2. One-two pitch. And call strike 3 to end the inning. So Saladino goes down. The Spartans do pick up another one. And at the end of 6, it is Tampa 12 and Lynn 8.
Got a new arm coming in, too, for Tampa.
Can you see it before we take the break?
I think it's
11?
12.
12?
17.
17. All right, we'll get you the update when we come back right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to improve.
All right, whenever you're ready. We head to the 7th inning, and now a 12-8 Tampa lead. Tampa with a pitching change. They bring in number 17, Ethan Brown. He is a lefty, 6'2", 200-pound senior from Winter Garden, Florida, by way of South Florida, Seminole State Community College, and Lakeland High School. See if we get some stats on Ethan. It's a 6.75 ERA coming into the game as a 1-0 record. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5 runs, 5 hits, I should say, 6 runs, 4 earned, walked 6, struck out 9, giving up a couple home runs. First batter will be Cole Fowler, and he fouls off the first pitch. Fowler, so far in this game, base hit, flew out to center, grounded out to second. And he's going to rip one down the right field line, giving chase near the wall, and making a huge catch is Villegas, who had moved over to right field as a Maddox King moved into center field. Villegas has made 2 great catches, shoestring catches in center field. Now he goes high and leaps near the wall to take away an extra base hit from Cole Fowler. Brings up Paulino. He hits a ground ball slowly out to Woodburn. Picks it up on the hop, shovels it over to Russo, 2 outs. So 2 quick outs. And Brown has to like that. Brings up David Judge, the first baseman. Ball outside. Ball high. Two-0 pitch coming up from Brown. This one's low, inside, 3-0. And the 3-0. That's a called strike, 3-1. Sun setting here in Tampa. I don't know if you can see it, but the clouds have kind of a reddish, pinkish hue to them. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We've gone full. Three-two pitch. Brown fires. Battles back. Ground ball to Russo. Picks it up. Steps on first. Inning is over.
abundance of jobs and internships, and the recreational opportunities are endless, both off campus and...
Guy freaking doing a number 2, so you gotta wait. Like, bro.
We head to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, Tampa will come up with top of the order, Jordan Williams. On the mound, Nathan Shane. They're playing in, thinking maybe Williams will bunt. He does, and just out of the reach of Herrera. Popped it up a little bit.
I think I was trying to get another bunt for base hit right there.
Yeah, he's not moving anyone over when you're leading off the inning, so he's strictly trying to get on.
Get on, steal second, steal third.
He's a walking,
on in.
It's like a walking triple if he leads off an inning.
Yeah. He gets a good jump, he's there.
Ooh, strike call. Curveball comes in. Takes the bunt away. And the pitch. Taps it foul. Williams did not start the first weekend of the season. Came in pinch hitting defensive replacement, and he was running back then too. And you thought, well, this guy's got some wheels.
Yeah, I thought he had a pitch at home run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Has 3 on the year, tied for the team lead. The pitch. Outside.
1 and 2.
He and Cole Russo with 3 home runs. Ball outside, 2 and 2. Ground ball up the middle. Does he get through? Zayas picks it up and doesn't even try to throw him out. I'm not sure why he didn't try to throw.
I think the ball kind of... He
didn't get it cleanly?
Yeah, when he got it up, I guess it bobbled up in his hand. He's like, yeah.
Because even with Williams, it looked like if that was clean, he should have had a shot.
Yeah.
Most likely that will be a base hit. Takes us to Villegas, Edgardo Villegas. Timeout called.
First pitch? You think? First pitch stealing?
I'll go second.
What's going on here?
I don't know. They called time and stepped out.
Oh, timeout charge.
I guess Joe called a timeout from the coach's box. So Villegas waits. Does he run? Not yet. .12-8 lead. You want to add as many more as you can.
Just getting that one more extra could just make the difference of winning the ball game.
Because we've seen Lynn come up with a 5-run inning. There he goes. Pulls it back. Throw.
In there.
He's in. The throw was to the inside of the bag. He slid to the outside of the bag.
Great throw by Herrera.
It was a good throw. He had to go up a little to get it on the pitch.
I think to get him out from stealing, that ball has to be perfect.
Everything has to be, on point.
Has to be perfect. Because if one little thing just like that, he's safe by what?
Split second, inches.
Ooh, strike in there, 1-1 now.
Does he try to go to third? They're going to try to hold him on.
I don't think with the left thing he won't do it.
No.
Yeah. Because he has that opened.
Can see it.
Yeah, the catcher doesn't have that batter there to block.
Oh, with the lefty batter.
Yeah, so he has that side open where it's easy for him to catch and throw. Then with the righty as a catch, get behind, throw.
Urso coming up next.
Or maybe, let's see.
There he goes. And it's a hit and run. Anyway, that one gets through. Does he wait to score? No, they're going to chase him back. No play at first.
No play.
So Villegas safe at first. Williams safe at third, and JD are so to the plate.
I'll be honest, I think he was going to be safe anyway at third base.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
that was
ball
a huge
bounced
jump.
for that ground ball, and he was already like 2 or 3 steps away from third base. That's crazy. Got to ask him for
He's
some
like, hey,
pointers.
you took a stolen base away from me.
Nah, I don't think he minds that.
Nope.
I might ask him some pointers, though.
Urso, big swing and a miss. Urso today, a triple,
A double,
a
right?
double, a hit by pitch. Is that like a single?
No.
No? Okay.
Can't count that. Can't count that.
That would be an asterisk cycle if he homers here. In quotes. 0-1 pitch. Runner goes to second. They're not going to throw. Stolen base for Villegas. Now runners at second and third. Nobody out. Again, we've seen this all game long, both teams. The pressure you put on a team by getting a couple runners on immediately before you even get an out.
Look at this. Infield back drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure with Williams' speed, anything hit, he's going to go to the plate, try to get that run in.
Yes. Swing and a miss.
One and two now. Action, though, down in the bullpen for Lynn. Got a righty in there.
Okay.
But here we go. 1-2 pitch.
Shane with the pitch. Swings at it and goes down. So one out in the bottom of the eighth? Seventh? I was optimistic. Brings Russo to the plate.
Yeah, I was surprised going back on like the uniform talk. I was surprised they were all pinstripes yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to go the creams and then wear the pinstripes today, or go with the all reds today.
Was there normally a plan for?
No, it's honestly based on the pitcher's preference.
Oh, it's the pitcher making the call?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would a pitcher care? I mean, is there any reason? Or that's an honor you get?
Superstition.
Okay.
Yeah, an honor, you could say. I remember Mikey Paul, and he would always say, "Yeah, I want to throw in the pins."
Oh, nice job at the plate, but he's not going to get Williams.
Wow.
Good job by Judge to make the play, the throw to Herrera, but Williams sliding under it, and it's now 13-8. Like you said, put it on the ground, Williams to go.
Yeah. Going back to, I remember Mikey Paul and Kenny would go at it because Kenny won't wear the all pinstripes. Friday night, we're like, yeah, we're rocking the all pins Friday night. He goes, you can wear the black and pinstripes on Saturday.
2 outs, or 1 out now. Runners at first and second. And Irigoyen at the plate. Check swing foul. Seems very quiet in here all of a sudden.
It's getting to that point of the game where
we're late in a doubleheader.
Yeah, it shifts. It shifts.
Been sitting here for 6 hours.
Only?
Actually, only 5 3/4. That's actually pretty good. First game zipped by in less than 2.5. Foul off.
Now, even now, we still have the clock in center field at 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Still feel like it's time of the game's the same.
Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe modestly improved.
A little bit faster.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like no more like the timeouts in between at bats and stuff like that.
Ground ball up the middle. Does it get through? No. Step on second and a toss over to Judge. And they said it pulled him off. Judge had to reach up the baseline toward the outfield to make the catch. and it said he pulled him off. I know for a while he was trying to reach his foot back to step on the base, but couldn't get there. And Irigoyen beat it out. That'll bring Maddox King to the plate.
Yeah, it looked like he went to go stretch out for that ball, and he just couldn't get his footing right back.
He was reaching.
Yeah. But good play, though, by Mayberry at second base.
Got the force. Now runners at the corners. 2 out for King. Swing and a miss.
Now, King's batting for...
Who did he come in for?
I forgot the right fielder. Oh, my.
Ashby.
Ashby, there we go. Thank you.
Popped up foul. Out of play.
That's going to be at a track meet.
That would ruin your day if you're like doing the 800 and all of a sudden a ball from the ballpark lands near you.
You know, I'm very surprised that they had a track meet this late. I've never seen a track meet at night
Yeah,
like that.
it looks like a big, not a dual meet. It looked like a lot of teams out there.
I don't know how that works.
That one hit fly out into right field. Doherty waits and makes the catch to end the inning. Spartans add one more and now lead 13-8. So all of a sudden it's a 5-run lead after trailing 8-3. So we'll head to the top of the 8th. 13-8 Tampa. TampaSpartans.tv.
One run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left off base.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spaulding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spaulding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year.
Sure, came in for him. Came in earlier. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Ethan Brown back on the mound for Tampa. Pitched last inning and went 1-2-3. Threw only 9 pitches. Leading off is going to be Harrison for Lynn. Now a 13-8 Tampa lead. First pitch, a little bit high for a ball. By the way, happy birthday to men's soccer coach Adrian Bush. One of the all-time good guys. Ball low. I did soccer for a couple years, play-by-play, and then stopped doing it. And then one day I showed up, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "You guys are doing a cancer night, and I got my daughter here who's a cancer survivor, and she's going to go out on the field with the players." And he goes, "This is amazing." And he took the little band that I wear and put it on his wrist.
There you go.
So he said he does that. And every time I see him, he says, "How's your daughter?" Man on first. Pitch to Herrera. Low for a ball. There's that dreaded leadoff walk again, though. We'll see what happens. And Sam Militello is going to come out and have a conversation. See if I can get any other Sunshine State Conference scores to pass along. Most everything was still showing first game results. Still showing just first game results.
They don't have the second games on there just yet.
They list them as being played, but no scores other than Nova Southeastern and Eckerd played earlier today. Got their doubleheader out of the way fast. But all first games are finals. Florida Southern with a 9-3 win over Florida Tech. St. Leo with a 6-3 win over Rollins. Nova Southeastern 11-9 over Eckerd. And then in the second game, a 9-1 win over Eckerd. And Embry-Riddle 12-6 over Berry. So everybody's now in their second game. Good pitch, call strike. 1-1. Pitch inside to Herrera. Now I'm hearing the starting gun over there.
I hear it now. 3-1 to count.
And the pitch will go full.
There we go, 3-2. What would be really nice is a nice little ground ball double play.
6-4-3.
6-4-3, 4-6-6. Yeah, 6-4-3, 4-6-3.
Fouled off.
5-4-3, 1-6-3.
All
the good ones.
3 unassisted.
Oh. Rarely see that.
I know.
Rarely see it. Now we say it, now here's the earpiece in.
Yeah, that's true. They're listening. Like you hear what they're calling for? Make it happen. Oh!
No way.
Darn oh, they called it foul.
Oh,
they called it foul.
No way. That would have been crazy.
We were darn close to getting that one right.
I thought he got that fair.
Yeah. He was standing on the base.
Yeah, but I think it bounced foul.
But yeah. Shoot, we almost called it perfectly.
But now...
Wouldn't have been unassisted, but...
No, it wouldn't have.
Still would have been
amazing.
amazing.
If that ball bounces fair, that's a fair ball. If he catches it in fair territory.
Yep. 3-2 again. Popped up foul out of play.
That might be the bus out there. Waiting for it? Yeah. No, it's dropped already. That was something every time you hear at practice and someone hits a foul over the net, we just hit. Everyone stays quiet.
Yeah. We always like it. Well, we shouldn't like it, but when it goes bounding across third base out onto the traffic. Was that Cypress? And ball 4 is the call, so back-to-back walks here in the 8th inning. This is why that Williams scoring was big. You don't let off the gas unless it's maybe 13-1.
Mm-hmm. But Lynn's only down 5, and they, as you can tell, and no, they are capable of doing that in one inning.
And Joe is going to make a change. Here comes Joe Urso out before Doherty can step in.
Yeah. I thought they were going to bring in the left-left matchup, but I guess not. I think they're going to bring in, let's see.
Nobody's made an appearance yet. But Ethan Brown will go out. Will get a 1 inning to his credit, though he's responsible for the 2 runners who have walked to start the 8th.
Alrighty. Alfonso. Michael Alfonso. From Key West, Florida.
Okay. He is this will be his 4th appearance of the year. No decisions at this point.
Yep, Key West.
Has no ERA, pitched 5 innings to this point, given up 3 hits, no runs, walked 1, struck out 7, so he's been solid.
Yeah. I've known him.
Yeah?
Basically since we were like 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah. I used to go down to Key West all the time to go play baseball, and he was there.
A sophomore from Key West.
A little far down away.
Yeah. 6'3", 205. So if you're in Miami, do you just drive to Key West?
Yeah.
Because one thing my wife and I have thought about doing is we'd love to go. You have to go to Fort Myers from here, but then you take a catamaran
to
Key West. Not just where I have to be part of the crew and hold on tightly, but a big one.
Yeah. I remember one of my friends did that a couple weeks ago. And they went from Fort Myers all the way to Key West.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I think it's done in like 4 hours.
yeah. Same thing if you drive from my house down to Miami. I would say it's about 3.5.
I guess it depends on where you're at in Miami. I mean, you could be south and save an hour and a half, be north and...
Yep. You could be in North Miami and it takes you 6 hours getting down there. Like, that traffic's no joke.
Yeah.
No matter where you go there, you're going to get it. You just accept it.
Yeah.
You accept it.
Yeah, anybody who complains about traffic here needs to try it in Miami.
That's why every time I have traffic on 275 it's going south, I'm like, oh, okay. I said, I've been through worse. I was maybe about 6 miles away from my house. It took me about 45 minutes.
So Alfonso on the mound, Doherty at the plate, runners at first and second, nobody out. Top of the 8th, 13-8, Tampa leads. Jack and EJ with the call. Well, we almost called the 3 unassisted. What do we call now?
I'm gonna go punch out here.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, just get the strikeout.
Yeah, just get the strikeout, get the guy on deck, go hit.
Yep.
But let's see if Michael Alfonso could do it here. Oof.
Throw some heat, a little bit low.
The thing about him, he throws about 90, 92.
Mm-hmm.
He runs it up to 94, but then he throws the death.
Okay.
I call it the splitter.
Mm-hmm. And it splits, huh?
Nasty. It bounces. And throwing off that fastball like that, it's not
Is that
fun.
playable? They're heading toward the Spartan dugout, and it's out of play. Hits on top of the dugout. So now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I did go use the restroom, and when I was walking down there was a guy just yelling, "You are fast! You are fast!"
And he rips that one. That should bring in a run over the outstretched arms of Russo. And no, they had to wait to see if it got through, so they only advanced to second and third. But now the bases are loaded, nobody out.
I thought Russo had a chance to snag that just a little bit high.
Yeah.
Shortstop, Bryant Zayas.
Zayas to the plate now with the bases loaded.
But here we go, bases loaded, nobody out.
Nobody out. Zayas, we know, has home run power. He did that in the first game today.
Yeah, he gets one here. That means Tampa only leads by 1.
Yeah, it's a new ball game. And the pitch. Fouls it back. So a couple walks and a base hit to right have loaded the bases. Nobody out in the 8th. Ball outside. And the pitch. Ground ball toward third, but foul. Carstetter stopped it, a couple feet in foul territory. Everybody back. Spartans look like double play depth. Give up a run if you can get 2.
Yeah, might as well get the 2. I'd rather give up a run than get none.
Swing and a miss. Why not get the strikeout, though? There you go.
There we go. Now there's one pitch out of it. Ground ball right here.
We have a pinch hitter coming up. It looks like number 1, Amir Cornier, who played in the first game. Started in the first game.
Number 1, Amir Cornier.
And the pitch from Alfonso. Hits the outside corner.
I saw that.
Big bug. 0-1 pitch coming up. Base is full. Outside, 1-1.
Cut it.
One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That one was low, but he got him to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sucker kept flying around us.
It's a big bug. It is. Harassing us as we broadcast. 1-2. Outside, 2-2.
This is the top of the 8th, correct?
Yes.
Well, I know Lynn's not giving. They're not giving anything up for their last 5 outs right now.
No.
They're trying to get everything they can.
Ball low.
3-2.
Going to 3-2. Nowhere to put him. Got to throw a strike.
1 out, so that
See
means
what
runners
happens.
are not in motion.
Alfonso looks, has the sign from Irigoyen. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike out, 2 down.
That was a big pitch right there.
Yeah, it was.
Really big pitch right
He
there.
had to put it in the zone. He put it where he couldn't hit it. Kind of inside and low. Tough to swing.
Well, let's go like this. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Yep,
Right?
it was. Robinson at the plate now. Ball high. Robinson, 4 at-bats today in this game, 1 hit. Scored a run. Drove in 2. That 1 hit was a double with 2 run scoring. Part of that 5-run inning. Ball high. Guess Alfonso likes the drama, huh?
Think so. You got to fill it back up here, though. 2-0.
Yeah.
Fight his way back. Even up the count.
Ground ball. Moving over is Woodburn. Has time. Throws. They get out of the inning. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2 strikeouts. A ground out. And it's still 13-8 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Right here on TampaSpartans.tv. Just passed away in the off season.
Oh.
We go to the bottom of the 8th. Tampa up 13-8.
Sitting on the 8th inning for Tampa, the designated hitter, Mike Valdez.
EJ was just mentioning I got to get a Bob Uecker reference into the game. The legendary Milwaukee Brewers broadcaster for 50 years died in the off season at 93. You ever watched the movie Major League with? That was Uecker doing the play-by-play.
Yeah,
Just a bit outside.
Hey, Ronnie, finish it off.
That was Uecker about 40 years ago.
I loved it.
He was a great guy. If we get a home run here, I'll do the Uecker home run call.
What was it again? What was the call?
Get up, get out of here, gone. All right, I did it. So we don't need I'll take it, but we don't need a home run now. Ground ball to short. Zayas with the field. Quick throw across and pulled him off the bag again and safe at first. Now, will that be an error or was it close enough to be a hit? Error.
Say that again.
And we're going to have a pinch runner as well.
Woodburn
going into pinch run. By the way, the men's basketball team trailed 38-25 at halftime at Palm Beach Atlantic, and for the second game in a row have overcome a 13-point halftime deficit to pick up a win, beating Palm Beach Atlantic 64-60. So the women's team with an overtime victory, 79-72. Runner goes, and Woodburn, checking out the wheels immediately, steals second. Women a 79-72 winner in overtime. Men a 64-60 winner in regulation. And they will finish the season, the regular season, on Wednesday here against Barry, 5:30 and 7:30, women and then men.
Did they both make the conference tournament?
They're both going to. The women are second in the conference right now, and the men solidly are holding on to 5th or 6th. This was huge here. They were a game behind Embry, maybe not Embry-Riddle, but they were a game behind moving into 4th. If they could somehow make 4th, they would have a home game.
Ooh.
Women will get a home game next Tuesday.
So you do women's and men's?
Yep, they always play doubleheaders, women followed by men, at least for conference.
So men go first?
Nope.
Or women go first?
Yep. So it's kind of like going to baseball.
Just two different teams.
Yep. Well, I think I mentioned to you earlier, one day a couple years ago, I did a women's game at 2, men's game at 4, came over, did a baseball game at 6. And then rested my voice for a couple days. Carstetter steps in. He's got a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the 8th, 13-8 Tampa. Man on second. Fouls it off. They do call that an error for Valdez reaching first, and probably so because he pulled the first baseman off the bag, and they ruled that he'd have been out had he made the catch or kept his foot on the bag. Earlier they had one where he couldn't get his foot on the bag, but they ruled that he beat the throw anyway. Ground ball to third, taking it out of one hop in the dirt, and he beat that one out.
Yeah.
That one took a long time to get to third, and then he had one hopped it across the field, and by that time, Carstetter beat it out. So now runners at first and third with nobody out, and again we talk about getting guys on before you get any outs.
Yeah. And they got... Because Mike Anthony was a leadoff guy of the inning, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes.
right?
No,
yeah.
Yeah, and then Woodburn came in to pinch run.
Yep.
Now Carstetter gets on, and Saladino now at the plate, the number 9 hitter.
Some insurance runs right here would be really huge for Tampa.
Yes.
That's basically just closing the door.
And by the way, this is the second most runs the Spartans have scored this season. They had a 15-4 win over Montevallo on the road back on February 9th. 15-4 final there up in Alabama. This is the only, and then they had a 10-2 win, so they've, Okay, my eyesight is going bad. Does that say 10-2 or 16-2?
10-2.
10-2, okay. So they've been in double digits now 3 times. This is the second most runs scored. 8-point font I don't like. 2-0 pitch. Runner goes from first. Fouled off.
Okay.
Woodburn on third. Karsten on first. And Saladino at the plate. Ennis on the mound for Lynn. Bottom of the 8th, Tampa trying to close this game out. A look down at the wrist by Ennis to get the pitch. Pitch clocked 10. Down to 4. And the pitch, runner goes again. In the dirt, he's going to make it in standing up. I like that when the fielders tell you, you don't have to slide, you're going to make it. Just being nice, or do not like that?
There are some times where they'll lie. They'll lie to
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's good sportsmanship?
Yeah. Well, it all depends. Like now, towards the end of the game, they'll be like, it's bounced. It bounced.
And a walk will load the bases for Williams.
Yeah.
Now I can do a Euchre call if it hit it out. Bob Euchre had a 200 career batting average. He played about 6 seasons with the Milwaukee Braves. St. Louis Cardinals actually won a World Series ring with the 1964 Cardinals. And his philosophy as a catcher, they said, did you ever catch knuckleballers? And he said, my philosophy was, with a knuckleballer, you let it come to a stop by the backstop and go pick it up.
Wow. That was sharp.
He even said that, there was a $10,000 signing bonus, and he said it was really tough on my family that my dad had to come up with that kind of money.
Oh, man.
He also said hitting 200, you never wanted to hit above that because then the expectations were too much for the next season. He used to be on the Tonight Show all the time. He had a million of them.
Yeah, he did. I think Williams going to get a base hit down the line right now.
Right down right field line?
Yeah, I feel it.
1-1, bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball heading out to second, fielded, they get 1, runner scores, and Williams beats it out. But a nice play that time by Cornier. He was playing in, took it on a high hop, and then just raced to second for the force. Run does score to make it 14-8. And now runners at first and third. So I mean, this to me is kind of a statement game for the Spartans.
Yeah.
That they took a punch from Lynn and
just came back.
Just kept fighting and fighting. Inside, runner's going to try to score. No, he comes back. That one took a bounce off the backstop and came back.
Yeah, if that thing went up, he's in there.
A couple of years ago, I saw a play like this.
Well, that's when they had the brick only back there.
And it had hit brick only and went right back to home plate, and the runner was out by about 10 feet.
Was it during regional play?
I don't remember. I just remember how amazing it was that it hit. And the runner took off because, hey, it went to the backstop. But it hit the brick and bounced.
Want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
That was my at-bat.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were here for regionals. First inning against Tampa.
Okay.
Just like this, right?
Yeah.
Second and third, no outs. Bottom of the first, or top of the first inning.
Yeah.
I'm up, pass ball.
Yeah.
Bounces, our guy takes off. It literally, the catcher just turns around, goes like this, catches it.
Just fielded it, yeah.
And just touches him. And he was out by like 10 steps. I'm like, dude. Like,
that's a natural reaction.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's funny you say. I'm just like, yep, I was there.
I remember that.
I have the video on my phone. I remember I was mad. I was like, dude,
How do you plan that though? But now since then they've put padding.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did it so that stuff doesn't happen or to save baseballs or what.
Both. I think mostly for the baseball parts because every time a ball hits,
scuff it up.
Yeah.
Runners at second and third now. 1 out. A 3-2 count to Villegas. Called him out. That time Villegas was starting to head down and kind of a delayed call.
Yeah, it looks like just looked like Herrera was down there. He just framed it, brought it back up, and umpire said, "Oh, yep, that's a strike."
So I don't remember not liking you for a couple seasons. Is that true? When you were at Valdosta?
Hey. I don't know. I remember talking to the guys once I transferred over here to Tampa. I remember a bunch of guys were telling me, they remember me from the regionals because they were like, if there's one kid you got to get out this guy. And it was me, and I was just like, why?
I tell you what, I loved the Valdosta State following. You had a radio crew follow them.
Yeah. And
I think the town embraced you guys.
Amazing, yeah. All the town.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go in that town, it's Valdosta State Blazers, Betas, and you just tell, hey, they come out to the game. You put them down for some tickets and stuff, and they'll come out and they'll enjoy it.
Do they do that for most of the sports, basketball and everything?
Mostly for football. Football, yeah.
Are they a D2 school, football?
Yeah, really good D2. I think they've been to the national championship game for the last 3 years. I think, something like that. They haven't come out victorious yet.
I mean, it's like the only show in town is Valdosta State, right?
Oh, you also have Lowndes High School and Valdosta High School.
But in terms of college athletics or above?
Yeah, just Valdosta. But it's mostly like that big high school town.
Okay.
2 high schools, they go at it, and it's like when those 2 teams play, it's like the whole town comes out.
Okay.
I went to one of the games, and it was so I'm just looking around like, this is a high school football game?
Wow.
It's like, this is crazy. Tailgating, all that good stuff. I'm just like, this is high school, guys. And they take it seriously.
So runners on second and third. J.D. Urso with a 3-1 count. Walks, loads the bases up, and will bring Russo to the plate.
Again, this is not someone you would want to play.
But the bases loaded.
I see Coach Rudy coming out. I think we're going to have another pitching change.
Spartans have added 1 more run and have made it a 6-run difference, and he's pointing to the bullpen. Well, he will make 1 more change before all is said and done on this one. But he's got the same philosophy. Hey, we put up a 5 spot earlier.
Exactly.
Let's keep it as close as we can and see what we can do in the 9th.
All you got to do is, what's 6? They've done 5.
Why don't we take a break before we tell you who the relief pitcher is? We'll be right back on Tampa Spartans.tv. Next to him is back over here. That's Stepping into the batter's box.
Pitch hitter, 25.
Is number 25 for Tampa.
C.J. Graham. Right?
A.J. Graham.
A.J. Graham.
He's a freshman from Tampa, went to Gaither High School. Looks at a ball inside.
He did play professional baseball with the Pittsburgh Pirates, I
believe. Really?
Yeah. Signed out of high school.
Kind of like an Anthony Nunez play situation?
He got hurt, and they released him, and now he's here as a freshman.
This is his 4th game appearance, and he has had 2 official at-bats. Still looking for a batting average. Here's a good place to get it.
I think he's hitting for Russo. Yeah?
Russo, yes.
So that means you'll probably see a different infield coming in.
Yeah. Swing and a miss there. Graham's a big kid, listed at 6'3". Long stretch. Pitch clock to 4. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Change up.
Ends the inning. We'll head to the 9th. Spartans do pick up 1 more and have upped the lead to 6. And we'll get ready for the bottom of the 9th. They'll send up Fowler, Paulino, and Judge right after this on TampaSpartans.tv.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to increase. There has been...
You can bring anytime. Top of the 9th we go. It's a 14-8 Tampa lead. One position change as Braden Woodburn will stay in and go to first base. So Russo's day is done. Stepping in is Fowler for Lynn. 14-8 Tampa up 6. This will be a big win for Tampa after trailing 8-3. That means 11 unanswered runs.
Yep.
First pitch to Fowler is a strike. And the pitch. Popped up, should be playable. Backing up is Urso, but coming in is Jordan Williams in left, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, that dark sky, when that ball goes past the lights, that's
Yeah, then you got to find it again.
Yeah. It's always tricky by here about these lights here.
They often hit them above the light?
Yeah, because they're the LED lights, so they're like the new ones.
Oh, okay.
And once it goes past it, it's like darkness, and it's like, okay. Like, you can still see it, but it's like, it turns like a tic-tac. That's my best explanation for that one.
I know if you go to a major league park,
well, the lights are
a lot higher up and better probably, but I know there's a standard on how high up they have to be so that you don't lose the ball when it gets hit up. That one's hit out into center field. Coming in, Maddox King, 2 down here in the 9th.
Here we go, one more.
One more, and we'll send the fans home happy.
I'll tell you what, if Michael Alfonso gets this last punch out, you'll see a little reaction from him, because I know this is probably huge for him.
He's got to be in line for the save, because this would be 2 full innings.
Yeah.
As long as he faced enough batters.
Should be.
Because he came in, it was 12-8 at the time, so it was a 4-run difference.
I don't know what the standards are for a save. I don't know what's the run.
I was thinking it had something to do with if you faced a number of batters that if they'd have all scored, it would have tied the game.
Okay.
I don't know if that's accurate or not. I know there's a certain point where if you're so far ahead, it doesn't matter. That one's down the line, and it's going to curve foul.
He hit it down to Drew's pole. I always called that Drew Earhart's pole. Because every home run he hit was off that pole.
Yeah.
Or
he'd like to go down the line.
Or in that section.
He's still got a career going, right?
He's with the Red Sox.
Double A?
True. Yeah, double A.
Popped up. That should do it. Saladino, Woodburn, they argue over it, and Saladino makes the catch to end the game. Spartans win it. Final score, 14-8. Tampa improves to 9-2. Actually, now 10-2 on this. No, 9-2. That's right. I printed this out the other day. And Tampa now 3-0 in conference play, 10-2 overall. And Lynn falls to 0-3 and 6-8 overall on the season. Tampa today, 14 runs, 14 hits, no errors. It's the second highest scoring game of the season. Montevallo, they had a 15-4 win. Lynn, 8 runs, 11 hits, and an error. Tampa picking up the big win. They will now wait until next weekend to play again.
On Friday.
And next Friday, Ashland from Ohio will come to town, from Ohio will come to town, and then Davenport will come in on Saturday for a doubleheader. That's Davenport from Grand Rapids, Michigan. So Tampa wins it. Thanks to E.J. Doskow for sitting in, Jazzy for running the board for us, and this is Jack Ike saying join us next Friday, 6 o'clock, when we have Tampa Spartans baseball once again. This is